Hey guys, bringing you our video for this week. This week we're gonna do cauliflower steaks, we're gonna do pork chops, and we're gonna do fresh green beans. And the first part of this video, today's gonna be our first edited video. So first part of the video, Tabitha's gonna prepare these cauliflower steaks for us. Wanted to thank you guys again for showing up today or tonight. It'll be. And yeah, so our first edited video is today. So there's going to be 3 parts. We're going to have the cauliflower steak prep, we're going to have the green beans prep, and we'll have this, all in the video together, whichever order. Pork chops might be first, green beans last, and then we'll probably do, another little cut at the end to show it plated up, and, we'll see how it goes. So she cut these like about a half inch thick, which is what the recipe tells you to do, approximately. You'll have a little bit of waste, but we're just gonna save what doesn't do well, You're gonna have pieces that fall and crumble and all that. I'm not making the cauliflower steaks like the star of the show or anything like that. It's just a nice little side with the pork chops. I just see these huge, beautiful cauliflower steaks, and they're, they look really good. So wanted to do a little bit of a mix on here. Tabitha's mixed up like an oil-based Parmesan, lemon juice, herbs and garlic, and then pork. We're gonna do some pork chops on the grill. So this has light soy sauce, it has garlic, it has lemon pepper. Sorry, recipe in the description has everything. It's hard to remember everything, especially when you're trying to focus on talking correctly. So basically we're gonna rock these steaks out, rock these little cauliflower steaks out. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm just gonna like pre-season them. And so this is part 1. You'll see these on the grill, and these are gonna be our cauliflower steaks, green beans, pork chops. So we'll be back, guys. All right, guys, part 2, and we're gonna be doing the garlic shallot green beans. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna brown these shallots in this garlic, and then we're gonna throw the green beans and butter and some water all at the same time. The green beans and the shallots and the garlic. Cook everything down real good. As you can see, it's got a nice sizzle. You don't want to have your pan too hot. Looking good. So I just dropped the pork chops on the grill. So next part of the video, I plan to have a shot of us putting the cauliflower steaks onto the grill as I'm flipping the pork chops, so you guys can see a little bit of the grill action. So this is part 2. Part 1 was cutting up the cauliflower steaks, and now I've got the pork chops on the grill. We'll get a shot of the grill, and then we'll get a shot of the plating. We decided to use fresh green beans because they just are way better than, canned, of course. And then as soon as these brown just right is when you want to throw everything else in. And I don't know if any of you like shallots, but, I guess it's a type of an onion. Shallots are delicious. And, I like onion cooked down. I like onion, period. But shallots are, I could eat them like candy. They're just the best to me. So let me know if you guys like shallots too in the comments, because they're fantastic. And I could eat them on basically anything, including pizza, with vegetables, all of it. I love them. All right, so here it is. Tabitha's gonna throw the green beans in with the shallots and the garlic first. Then after she throws that in there, she's gonna salt and pepper it, butter, and then add the water once the butter is melted down. Appreciate you guys showing up. Like I say, maybe too much, but I really do appreciate you guys showing up and watching our creations. It's a lot of fun. You guys are really fun to hang out with and communicate with, so appreciate you a lot. Oh yeah, shout out to Never Say Never Barbecue, guys. If you're not subbed up to Never Say Never Barbecue, do me a favor, stop by his channel, give him a sub, give him a thumbs up, because he has some really good food. He knows what he's doing, and it's, you know, it's only a matter of time till he's you know, got 1,000 subs plus, because he's got really good stuff. People just need to find out about him. So stop by my buddy Never Say Never Barbecue's channel. And also thank you to Rural Life with Ross for shouting me out in her shout out video. You know, anybody who shouts me out, I end up shouting them out. So, you know, shout out to Rural Life with Ross, and stop by Never Say Never Barbecue's channel for me and give him a sub if you don't mind. So thank you guys. And now all this has to do is it's just going to sort of steam in its own pan, you know, with the lid on, simmer down, and they're going to cook through, and we'll get out here and get a shot of these pork chops and cauliflower steaks. We'll be back. Thanks, guys. All right, guys, part 3 of this. Oh yeah, this is our first video that we're editing, okay? So I've got the pork chops on the grill about 8.5 minutes. I'm going to do about 8 to 9 on each side, and then they'll be cooked. So I'm just going to I'm going to flip these real quick, and you can see they've got a nice color and char on them. Not too much, not too little. So over here on the other side, we're going to rock our cauliflower steaks. This is actually our first time cooking cauliflower steaks like this. But it sounds like a cool idea, you know, it's nice. It's not, you know, some people do like buffalo wing cauliflower, some people do like legit steakhouse steak flavor cauliflower steaks, but these are just like a garlic and herb one. So these pork chops should be perfect, you know, in another 6-7 minutes. They should be spot on perfect with temperature, and they should cook, you know, perfectly alongside of the cauliflower that's, you know, not too thick, not too thin. And, you know, we'll see how the outcome is. But, yeah, I guess, you know, we'll just go ahead and we'll see you guys back inside for the plating of the green beans and the cauliflower steaks and the pork chops. So we'll see you in a minute, guys. All right, guys, now for the last part of the video. We got the green beans simmered down for the time that they should have. And, you know, I had put the pork chops on the grill first before I did the cauliflower steaks. And I ended up pulling the pork chops off just a minute or two before the cauliflower steaks, but you can see how nice they look. They're cooked really nice. You know, a piece or two has fallen off, and me and Tab tried these already, and they are so dang tasty. So if you guys take anything away from this video, you guys have to try this cauliflower, you know, this cauliflower steak recipe that is the oil and lemon and what else in the cauliflower marinade? Herbs. Yeah, just whatever's in the cauliflower steak marinade. You guys have to try this on cauliflower. It's amazing, okay? Absolutely stunning. And, you know, it tastes just so, you know, you know that you just ate cauliflower off of a grill. I used the extra liquid, you know, the extra baste. Yeah, my bad. I used the extra baste to put on the cauliflower nonstop while it was on the grill. I basted it like 2-3 additional times, and, you know, the stuff just soaked in really nice. And I'll have to have it cut into the pork chop. These were temping higher than I wanted to go, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the meat's going to be as dark as or as light as I am worried about. You know, I want it to be a little bit pink. I don't want it to be just like full on overcooked great pork. You know, I may have let these on like an extra minute or two longer than I should have because they aren't as thick as some other. Oh yeah, look at that. So yeah, that was about 8 minutes on each side. That's beautiful. You can actually go lighter than that too, just so you guys know that. So that's probably like 140 and 150, actually, probably 145, 150. You can go all the way down to like 135 if you want to. You know, people in their religion and everything are against pork, period. So I would suggest going to like 140, 145 with pork, but you do your thing. I'll do mine. This stuff is beautiful pink. You know, this was temping seriously like 148. So it's beautiful. It's awesome. So you guys can just see. It's perfect. So there it is, guys. We got cauliflower steak, fresh green beans, pork chops right off the grill, and I'll have the recipe for the marinade for this cauliflower steak. You guys have to try this, okay? You have to, or I will come to your house. No, I'm just kidding. But just try it. The pork chops were amazing. I'll have the marinade for this, and it's smelling very professional. So, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and just say try this marinade for the pork chops because yeah, it is not lacking at all. So, and no, Brandon, hey, shout out to Taylor's Fire and Smoke Cooking. Shout out to Brandon because he's close to his YouTube partnership. So let's try to get Brandon. I'll have the link too, but it's Taylor's Fire and Smoke Cooking, I think, and he's very close to getting monetized and stuff. So let's get him there. We need to help him get there. I'm going to be playing his videos later, and let's get him there, guys. And you guys try this freaking marinade out. Tabitha's freaking out about it right now. She ain't even waiting. She eating it. So let's do this. I'll see you guys next week. Love you guys.